what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Funko Pop video here today, and we are heading out to Doc's Unique Collectibles because today Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness comes out. It hits theaters, and I'm going to be watching this the moment that this video goes live, but we have to do some Funko Pop hunting because we want to add some of the brand new Doctor Strange line into our collection. So we're gonna go to Doc's to see if we can find anything, because in my city he seems to be the one that gets it kind of early. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. If not, we'll probably head over to Game Vault and see what we can find over there. Just really depends. We'll go to Doc's first and then we'll go to Game Vault. But yes, that's our plan today. We are on the search for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Funko Pops. If you guys are excited for today's video, drop it a like and let's hit the road. Okay, so we are back in the office, and I did end up picking up a few Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Funko Pops. So I'm actually very, very excited for this. Not only for the Funko Pops, but the movie itself. I don't want to spoil too much, sadly, and legitimately, like, that's the best way to do it. I'll show off the Funko Pops. I'm not going to talk any spoilers, any leaks, nothing like that. I hope you guys go in there with a free peace of mind and enjoy the movie. But without further ado, let's take a look at these Funko Pops. So I actually picked up two today, and I picked one up the day of Comic-Con. So that was a while back. But it is Doctor Strange related, and I picked it up. I'm glad I picked it up then. So I have these three Funko Pops to show off here today. So I'm very, very excited. Let's jump into it. Okay, so the very first Funko Pop that I picked up here today is actually going to be Master Mordo. So he had a significant spot in the first Doctor Strange movie, and realistically, if I'm not mistaken, we haven't seen him since. If you think about it, the first Doctor Strange movie came out, what, 2016, give or take? 2017? That's basically 5 years ago, because you think about it, we've had Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man, right? Those are the three movies that Doctor Strange has been featured in, and Master Mordo has been nowhere to be seen. So we ended up picking him up. I'm actually very, very excited. We'll take a look at it from the side here, and then the side over here, and then on the back side, we have the entire line. So what's interesting about this, I'll talk about this right here, is compared to Spider-Man, this one has, what, 7 in the regular set with 1 6-inch pop. These are all considered common, so you should be able to find them at any location. So you have 7 in the 7 4 inches, 1 6-inch in the common wave, and that's not even including all the exclusives. And Spider-Man still only has 6, so it's very, very interesting. However, I will throw it out there that this year is the year of the Spider. It's the Beyond Amazing collection going on Amazon, so I kind of expect to see some No Way Home stuff through that. But yes, this is very, very interesting. I am glad that I got to pick this up. I need to eventually go back and, you know, my goal is to collect everything from MCU, so I got to go back and get all that stuff from back then. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be pretty much a journey. I wish I could, you know, talk about it a little bit more of what I got planned, but as you guys can see, I still have just a pile of Funko Pops laying around. I haven't been able to put them anywhere, so sadly. But yes, Master Mordo. Also, the fact that this is Master Mordo, I don't wonder if this is our Baron Mordo. His name's Baron, right? Or is it a different one? I'm not entirely too sure. The second Doctor Strange Funko Pop that we picked up here today is actually going to be Supreme Strange. This one looks to be like the one that knows what's going on. Either it could be Supreme Strange, or this is the one that eventually turns into, I guess, the Sinister Strange, like the bad guy. I'm not entirely too sure, obviously, because, you know, I'm watching the movie right now while you guys are watching this, you know. So who's to say who this actually is, but it seems to be, this is definitely not our Doctor Strange, because he doesn't have the goatee or anything like that. But he's got to be one of the multiversal Stranges out there. Just who knows if he's going to be a good guy or if he's going to be a bad guy. But the costume looks really, really cool. One big thing that I have a question on is the cape that he has on him. Is that like an alternate version of the Cape of Levitation? Or is it like his own thing on its own? Like, I want to know what that is. I want these characters to be explained so badly. That's why I'm so excited about this movie, because I'm just like, who are these characters, plus you also want to know who the cameos are going to be, of course. So it's just like, what's going on? Plus, you have to like consider like what if, to like consider like, are these characters going to be involved in any shape, or are they going to be influenced by these characters? Like, you know, like we saw Supreme Strange, right? The Sinister Strange. From What If, is he going to be in Multiverse of Madness, or is it a completely different entity? You know what I mean? So it's just like, what's going on? Hold on. Before we continue with today's video, I want to go ahead and throw it out there that more than 70% of you guys who actually watch the YouTube videos that I produce aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So if you guys can do something for me real quick, please click that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. It helps the content that I produce. It helps me pretty much keep going, and pretty much puts a smile on my face. Like, who wouldn't want that? Who really, you know, yeah, regardless. Let's continue with today's video. And the final Doctor Strange Funko Pop that I picked up here today is actually Doctor Strange. This is the one that I picked up during Comic-Con, or after Comic-Con, I should say. And that is Doctor Strange. And this is the Funko Specialty Series. So, one way to really consider it, this is this, think of like a PX Previews exclusive, like the Cape Pride and like the Daredevil and stuff like that. Think of something like this where like mom and pop shops will specialize in getting things like this. Not necessarily an exclusive, but it can be considered as one. Now, this one's very, very interesting because it's like, it doesn't come with a stand, but the cape itself kind of forms a way to hold the figure up, which is interesting. And it looks like he's in the middle of like meditating or something like that. It looks really, really cool. And of course, this is our Doctor Strange. Like, we can't really like, you know, deny it. Like, this is our guy. So it's really, really cool. The everything that's synonymous with Doctor Strange, you know, the hair, the gray hair in the middle, the goatee, you know, the classic attire and stuff like that. So this is no denying that this is our Doctor Strange. And I want to know, like, if he battles another version of himself in the movie, if he, like, does this, like, if he's just floating up, or maybe this is like a meditating form. This one reminds me of the Scarlet Witch, the Wanda, when she's reading the Darkhold. This pop reminds me of that, like something of that similar style of mold. So I'm very intrigued to see where we go with these characters. Like, I want to know if like certain poses influence anything. I guess really this is the only one. Maybe more of the exclusive ones might showcase exactly what else I was thinking, like how are they going to do this in the movie. But yeah, that's our 3 Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness Funko Pops that we picked up here today. And I'm actually very, very excited to have these in my collection. Of course, I wanted them, and I knocked a good chunk out of the way. However, there is a few that I definitely want to grab onto into my collection for sure. The first one is actually going to be America Chavez. Now, what's interesting enough is when they initially released the America Chavez and the glam shots and stuff like that, she was a little bit of a lighter complexion, and the character, I believe, is Mexican. I could be correct, it could be incorrect, or I could be correct. I'm not entirely too sure. But I know the actress who plays her, I believe, is Mexican. Or Hispanic of heritage and stuff like that. So I believe when they released the initial glams, yeah, she came out as like the glams showed her a little on the lighter complexion side of things. I want to say there's a lot of fan backlash, so I want to say they went back in and changed it a little bit, made her a little bit darker. But I don't know if they did that like after a certain production run. So I'm intrigued to think like maybe the first run of the wave being sent out to stores is gonna have the lighter complexion, and then eventually we'll have the darker complexion one. I want to know if it's very similar to like the Asuma from Naruto, where they numbered him incorrectly. I want to know if that's the case. The other Funko Pop that I'm actually very excited to get from this common line, at least, is gonna be definitely the Scarlet Witch, right? She's pretty much a prominent role of the movie. Like, if you think about how the movie is structured, it's gonna be following both Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. So yeah, I want to grab Scarlet Witch Funko Pops. Plus, there's also like leaks out there of another mold of Scarlet Witch and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. Also, there's leaks for the Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness Collector Core box, for example, and there's 2 Doctor Strange pops in that. Those look cool too. I don't want to say or show them. You guys got to figure that out yourself. But if you guys want to check it out, check out Diss Trackers. He kind of posts everything. But yeah, I'm so like intrigued. Like, it's one of those situations where you wonder if they're gonna make Funko Pops of the cameos. The same that people are wondering what the No Way Home stuff, like, are they gonna make Funko Pops of the characters that appeared? So it's just like, what are you guys giving us, Funko? Like, what's the play? Are they waiting on something in particular? But that's very interesting to see for sure. But guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, consider dropping a like on this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, turning on those notifications so you guys never miss a video. Of course, if you guys want to follow me over on social media, please do so, especially my Instagram. I do have some Funko Pop giveaways going on at the moment. I have a Mew at 500 and a Fat Gum at 1,000 followers. So if you guys want to help me reach my goals and potentially win free Funko Pops, please do so. I do have a few more Funko Pops to give away in the future, so I would do it if I were you. Like, just be on top of it. It would help me out in the long run. It really would. Also, follow me over on Whatnot. I want to eventually do some live auctions, so if you guys want to follow me over there, same name as everywhere. No Leaks Louie everywhere. So follow me over there. Eventually, I'll have a live auction going. So if you guys want to support me that way, it's probably a good idea. And Patreon. That's the last thing that I want to mention, is I just launched the Patreon. If you guys want to support the channel any more than just your simple stuff, you guys can, of course, support me even further by becoming a Twitch subscriber, YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or anything like that. So please check the description down below. All the links to all that good stuff should be down there. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel any further and be free, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!